never meant to endure. This is the story of Nigeria. A giant built on false foundations, now straining beneath the weight of its own contradictions. And at the center of that storm stands the unbroken spirit of Biafra, crying out for freedom from a nightmare that has consumed millions. It began with the rivers of blood in 1966. Thousands of Biafra, not from a single wound, thousand cuts inflicted by a false union, never meant to endure. This is the story of Nigeria. A giant built on false foundations, now straining beneath the weight of its own contradictions. And at the center of that storm stands the unbroken spirit of Biafra, crying out for freedom from a nightmare that has consumed millions. It began with the rivers of blood in 1966. Thousands of Biafran men, women and children, professionals, traders, students and families who had built lives across the Federation became targets in the northern city, fueled by ethnic hatred and religious hostility. Mobs descended upon innocent civilians. They were slaughtered in their homes, in crowded markets, and aboard trains carrying desperate families back to the east. Streets were littered with bodies, rivers choked with corpses. Survivors returned to the east carrying trauma, grief, and the painful realization that they were no longer wanted in the Nigerian Union. Biafra, Biafra, voice of truth and freedom. Biafra, Biafra, the rising sun will rise again. Then came May 30th, 1967, a desperate act of survival. What followed were 30 months of unimaginable devastation. The Nigerian military, armed and backed by foreign powers, including Britain, Russia and Egypt, surrounded the young republic. A total blockade was imposed. No food, no medicine, no escape. Starvation became a weapon of war. 5 million, mostly civilians, many of them children, perished during what was not just a conflict but genocide against Biafra. Bombs fell on markets, hospitals and villages. Communities were razed. The world watched in silence while famine hollowed the faces of innocent children. Some nations spoke out, but many turned away. The war officially ended in paper in 1970 under the declaration, no victor, no vanquished. Yet for Biafrans, the suffering did not end. Their properties were confiscated, careers destroyed. Biafrans were given only 20 pounds regardless of how much they had. Entire families struggled to rebuild shattered lives. The promise of reintegration faded into disappointment. Marginalization deepened in Nigerian government appointments. Infrastructure and control of resources from Biafran land. Oil flowing from the Biafra land enriched the center, while much of the east remained neglected. Roads deteriorated, industries collapsed. Biafra, Biafra, voice of truth and freedom. The rising sun will rise again. The nightmare did not disappear, rather it evolved. A Across Nigeria today, violence and insecurity continue to devastate communities. Armed attacks by Fulani herdsmen terrorists have left villages destroyed, farmers killed, women violated, children orphaned and churches burned. Boko Haram and its offshoots have unleashed terror across multiple regions in the southeast. Demands for Biafra and self-determination are often met with military crackdowns, arrests and bloodshed. Protesters have been killed, fear and tension continue to rise. These tragedies reflect the deadly consequences of forcing vastly different peoples into one political structure. Through the 1914 British amalgamation, distinct ethnic nations, religion, traditions, ideologies, and systems of governance were merged without consent and without a shared national vision. The North's feudal and religious conservatism can never blend with the South's entrepreneurial drive. And the East Republican individualism attempts to hold the Union together continue to be at the cost of innocent blood. Why does Biafra matter?
Biafra means self-determination.
Biafra represents dignity, survival, and the right of a people to life and choose their future.
Biafra
symbolizes resilience, innovation, enterprise, and hope. The vision is of a nation with secure borders, focused development, protection of its citizens, and economic engagement with the world, a future free from oppression, fear, and perpetual conflict. The solution is not endless political conferences, military force or federal quota system, but a peaceful separation based on shared values and voluntary association. History shows that artificial unions often fracture violently, while honest separation can allow wounded nations to recover.
Biafra is not dead, Biafra lives.
It lives because the desire for freedom cannot be extinguished. Nigeria's ongoing crisis, corruption, insecurity, poverty, and division are proof that one structure cannot hold people with dangerous diversities together. For the million already lost, for the children yet unborn.
Biafra,
Biafra independence is non-negotiable. Let Africa remember that true unity cannot be sustained by force. The world must listen before more lives are lost.
Biafra,
Biafra lives, freedom calls. God bless Biafra. God bless the land of the rising sun. God bless Biafra Republic, government in exile, led by Prime Minister His Excellency Okechukwu, for standing tall in the pursuit of Biafra.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. I am here once more today, being the 21st of May 2026. My people, today is another wonderful day that the Lord has made, and we are happy and glad in it. Biafrans are freedom fighters, and my people, we must continue to fight for our freedom until freedom is completely gained. Join me from wherever you are watching, my wonderful people, and let us continue. As you can see, we are definitely moving forward, marching forward, flying in different colors. The red, the black, the green. That's the color of our flag. And we are flying in very high frequency. Join me, like and share, and let the message go viral. Nigeria's corruption is not ending. They kill, they maim, they kidnap, they abuse women sexually, they behead people alive. And the president of Nigeria, he does not see any of those as a worrisome situation. All he is busy doing is to ensure that he comes back as the president of Nigeria, fighting tooth and nail. So my people, join me. All that and many more will be discussed. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ ekenekwa m unu. Taa bụ ọgụ arọ n'ofu n'ọnwa nke ise n'arọ 2026. Bụrụkwa orie n'afịa ndị be anyị. Asị m na ọ ga-adịlụ unu mma. Ọ ga-adịlụ nwoke mma, dịlụ nwaanyị mma. Ụmụnne m na ụmụnna m gbakọtanụ na onye ọ na-eme omume na-emekwa obube. Bịanụ ka ekwuo maka ọganiru na nnwere onwe nke ụmụ Biafra. Ife ndị mba ọzọ bi na Nigeria na-eme ọ gbasara anyị. Onye ọbụla ga-eme nke, onye ọbụla ga-ekwu nke. So join me, my people, ndị nọ n'ụlọ. Bịanụ sonye n'ife anyị na-eme. N'ife anyị na-eme na-enwe isi. Onye sikwa na ife anyị na-eme nwere isi, ebeli isi wee tinye onwe isi. So anyị na-ayọ Chukwu okike abịama ka ọ bịa nọnyere anyị nọdụ n'iru nọdụ n'azụ. Iwu bụ na at the end of the day, na afa Chineke na a ga-ebuni enu maka na Biafra ga-abịa lele. Iwu bụ na Biafra ga-abịa. Anyị nwere nsogbu. Anyị ma na Chukwu okike abịama so anyị. Anyị ga-enye ya ekene n'isi ndị ọchịchị anyị niile. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, Maazị Simon Ekpa, Maazị Ogekere, ndị na-achị anyị. Anyị ga-ekene Olisa n'isi fa. Kenekwa Chineke n'isi ụmụ Biafra na-atụ ego ka e wee nweta nnwere onwe anyị n'azọ. Ọ ga-adịla anyị mma n'Eke, dịla anyị n'Orie, dịla anyị n'Afọ, dịla anyị na Nkwọ. Ise. Tupu m gaa n'iru ka nkene ụmụnne m nọ here. Charles Oji, ndewo. Thank you so much for joining us. Emenike, ndewo. Cecilia, thank you so much. I appreciate you. C-Boy, I see you there. Let's get it on, my people. Check the title of this program today. Nigeria corrupt practices. Nigeria corrupt practices exposed. And we will continue to expose it. Our PM was out on the Voice of Biafra the other day, and he said a lot of things. But my people, before I go to that, let me show you where I got my title, the reason I titled this program. Let me look for it, and we will talk about it.
This is the video that has been circulating online of APC chieftains carrying naira in bundles in their cartons. If you check this money, you will see that this money has not been in circulation. In fact, I don't know the kind of country we are. There is no country money is being moved like this, especially government money. In fact, I don't know the kind of government we have in this country. This money is supposed to be used to develop our economy. But instead, this money is being used to buy cars, to buy clothes, to buy everything. This money is supposed to be used to develop our economy.
Both those who are Nigerians, the Biafrans, the Oduduwans, the world at large must see this, and everybody will agree with me that there is no sane country that will ever be moving money, cash, this way in a country. And if you look at the notes, you will see that they were just from either the central bank or the ordinary bank. Ndewo Chinedu, thank you so much for joining us. Nigeria's corrupt practices is not just something that word of mouth can explain apart from a video like this. This is how, and all the people you see there are Fulani men. This is how they sponsor terrorism all over Nigeria, all over Sahel, all over Biafra land. And when we are talking, people would want us to keep quiet. I don't know why. People wouldn't want us to tell Nigeria government the truth. If you go to Nigeria now, people are dying in the hospitals. Some people have no money to pay for their hospital bills. Some cities have no hospital at all, or doctors, or medication. They don't have any of those. Some cities have no good roads, no electricity, but they have money that they will be sharing for either re-election or to buy weapon and kill the Christians, massacre the innocent. Whether they are Nigeria, Biafra, or Oduduwa, nobody deserves to die in the hands of the Fulanis. This is why we Biafrans on the Brazil media always call for our people to sponsor and support our freedom, our government in exile. We want to leave Nigeria for good. And to leave Nigeria, Biafrans must. And how do we do it? We need funding. Look at the way they are exposing money, the way they are peddling money. There is no country in this world that you will ever go to and you will see that their government officials are moving money like this. Money is supposed to be moved from bank to bank. But look at it. Just look at the way they are doing it without fear, without thought. And people are dying of hunger.
But this money was shared to be used to bribe the delegates for their primaries. In fact, what we are seeing is just very little. This is the kind of leadership we elect. With all this, we will continue to have negative political system, negative infrastructure, negative environment. I could remember the whole APC governors contributed 800 and something billion naira for Tinubu's re-election campaign. That money alone can fix the whole roads in Nigeria.
Now, let me tell you people why the Fulanis are supporting Tinubu to come back. Because Tinubu's government is in contract and in agreement with them. They are in agreement with them. Why are they in agreement? Sadwana of Sokoto, Ahmadu Bello, after 1960, when the United Kingdom gave Nigeria their so-called independence on paper, Sadwana of Sokoto said that Nigeria is now their father's estate, that the Hausas are the willing tools. They have no say. They have conquered them. And they said that the Southerners should not be allowed to rule themselves, that we are their conquered people. Fulanis believe that the entire Nigeria belongs to them. And he said on an interview in United Kingdom in 1952, when the British journalist was asking him what he has against the Igbos, he said that the Igbos are this type of people. When they come to their land, your land, they will be claiming the land, developing it, because we are developers. We are not destroyers. And they would want to be the head. That is a word of an inferiority complex human being. That's their word. That's the way they word anything they are saying. And he said specifically that no other Nigerian will rule Nigeria except the Northerners. But if they are going to allow any other Nigeria to rule Nigeria, it will be on contract. So you will understand that Tinubu is on contract. The contract is this: I will be ruling Nigeria, I will be in charge of the oil and gas, make my money. The money he spent, the money he claimed that he spent the money to bring Buhari in. So he believes that these 4 years, he has not claimed enough of that money. So what he's doing now, he claims his money and he allows the Fulanis to continue to fight for Islamization and Fulanization. That's their contract. It's not hidden. It is clearly open. That's why they are supporting him to come back, so that he will use another 4 years and they will be busy killing the Christians so that they can Islamize. But my people, one thing is certain: darkness and light has no connection. In Genesis chapter 1, verse 3, God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw that light, that it was good. He then divided the light from darkness. That's Genesis chapter 1, verse 3. We are the light. We have no business with darkness. They are trying so hard, but Biafrans know it that they are going to fail. Fulanis are not the creator. God is watching. Do not relent, Biafrans. Do not relent, because this darkness and the light has been divided by God. We fall in parallel line with the Fulanis. We can never meet. Tinubu is in contract with the Fulanis. That's why they are supporting him. That's why they are distributing money. That's why they want him to continue to rule Nigeria. So, Biafrans, do not relent. Let us continue to work hard and make sure that Biafra comes. Make sure that Biafra comes. If there is no Biafra, there won't be any peace. Yes, there will not be any peace. This is Nigeria corruption for you. Let us continue to listen to it.
Nigeria and upgrade our infrastructures, but they will not do that. This is the kind of place they spend our money. They keep borrowing money every day by day. No impact on infrastructures. Our roads in this country are in deplorable conditions. So many countries in Africa are progressing. I don't know why Nigeria will keep moving backward. Because of this kind of video you are watching, this is how they misuse our money, our resources, all the borrowings they have been making since ever. No impact on our economy, no impact on our infrastructures from those monies borrowed. This is the video that has been.
Yes, this video is in circulation on the internet. You go to Instagram, this video is there. You go to TikTok, this video is there. Go to YouTube, it is there. Come to Space X, it is there. Everywhere the video is there to show the world how corrupt Nigeria is. But Biafrans, are we going to be wasting our energy on a failed state? The answer is no. The answer is no. We have to move on and keep moving on. In this video now, you will hear what our Prime Minister Mazio Genkere said. And I will show you other videos.
Oh, no. From every village, every city, from homeland to diaspora, hope is rising again. Biafra now our only hope. Biafra now our only hope. Hope for today, hope for tomorrow. No more pain, no more sorrow. Ha! We bring better news, make you head on clear. We get hope, now Biafra we dey see ya. Beautiful nation, shining bright justice and fairness. Now the light.
Biafra go be one beautiful nation.
Every Biafran go enjoy true freedom. Fine, fine country, shining nation. Justice and fairness.
Shine nation,
Justice and fairness.
shine nation, Constitution say.
Everybody equal, one love for rich and poor. Leader of citizen, no different, justice go speak with confidence.
No oppression,
No discrimination, rule of law for the nation. Truth and justice go reign forever.
Biafra go get strong and better.
Where your hope?
Biafra,
Who be your hope?
Biafra,
Waiting be your country.
Biafra.
No more suffering and smiling. No more fear, no more hiding. Respect and dignity for all. Every citizen standing tall. Free education, rich university, healthcare for every community.
No more dying,
Because no money.
life go better for everybody.
Biafra now our only hope.
Biafra now our only hope.
Stand up now, make we claim our.
Biafra now our destination.
Women go deliver safe for hospital. Citizen go get support every month. Better roads go connect every city. Modern railways and airport.
Clean water go flow for houses.
Electric light go shine every night. Security go protect every family.
Day and night.
Everything go right. You fit waka free for midnight. Go your road without fear. Kidnapping and violence disappear. Peace and progress everywhere. Mama and papa go get retirement benefits. Nobody go kill you for Biafra. And go free. Now wahala, the person done by for him head. Oil and gas beneath our ground, and the people wait. Let the land go control and resources go serve the people. Prosperity go spread for all. Anything we did for our land, now our citizens go manage them. Development go reach every corner. Nobody go suffer again.
No vote buying.
No rigging game. Election fair and play. One woman, one vote.
One man, one vote.
Your voice go matter every day.
Biafra now our only hope. Biafra now our only hope.
Hope for today.
Hope for tomorrow.
No more pain, no more sorrow.
Biafra now our only hope. Biafra now our only hope.
Hope for today.
Hope
Hope for tomorrow. No more pain, no more sorrow. Wow. Boko Haram and its offshoots have unleashed terror across multiple regions. From oppression, fear, and perpetual calm.
Fellow listeners, what was once whispered in fear, what was once denied in arrogance, has now become a reality too loud to ignore. A nation staggering under the weight of its own contradictions is rapidly losing control over insecurity. From the north to the south, from the east to the west, the land trembles, not from natural disaster, but from man-made chaos. Communities abandoned, villages raided under the cover of darkness, highways turned into corridors of fear. Citizens left to fend for themselves. In a country where the government once promised protection, the question now echoes across the land. Where is the government? Where are the security forces? Where is the accountability? In recent times, markets have become targets. Travelers have become.
The same Britain that I'm about how they will bring a better life to the government in exile, cabinet members, reps, and admin. We salute you, our allies. We appreciate your concern about the journey to freedom of Biafran people. We promise that we will step up, stand up, and fight for our rights. Bear with us if we show weakness or if we're not doing what we're supposed to do as a people. One of the reasons is because of the enemies that surround us, both internal and external. We have a lot of countries that gang up against the Biafran people from time immemorial. I will name few of these countries. During the genocidal war that killed my people, that killed Biafrans in millions, our number one terrorist country is Great Britain. When we talk about country that is terrorizing humanity, In modern days, we remember these terrorists that we all acknowledge. But before now, Great Britain have been the key sponsor of terrorism around the globe. They come to your house, you welcome them, you show hospitality, they stab you, they turn you against your brother, they do everything they can to terrorize you. Now we know about these terrorist corps that are trying to Islamize people because of religion. But at the time of Great Britain, it's not about the religion. It's about to conquer you, turn you from who you're not. It's about you to bend to their way of life.
Yes, Biafrans, according to our Prime Minister, you all know that this was his State of Nation address on Tuesday, and I was not around yesterday to use it. This was his speech on Tuesday. So it is a latest speech by our Prime Minister. Currently, in his speech, he's talking about terrorism, the way it is affecting the people. Listen to what Rep. Riley Moore said about that, and I also have a video to explain further about this terrorism that is going on non-stop.
Congressman Riley Moore of West Virginia introduced the resolution that put the persecution of Christians in Nigeria on the congressional record. He's been on the issue when nobody else was, and he joins me now. Congressman Moore, welcome. What do you make first over the strikes over the weekend, important strikes to save some Christian lives in Nigeria? You've been calling for this for a long time, right?
I have. Thanks, David. And thank you for continuing to talk about this topic at your network, which many have ignored this. So thank you all so much for continuing to cover it. This can't be understated. This is the number 2, not just ISIS in Nigeria. This is number 2 of ISIS globally, who was just taken out. So ISIS has shifted into the Sahel region around the Lake Chad region, around that basin there, and this is where they've started to set up shop. Now, they recently put an edict out to Christians in the northern part of that country where this terrorist was killed, and it said convert or die or pay the tax. That was the option for the Christians who were living there. Now, he has been running a lot of these kidnapping operations. He was also the head financier. He was handling all the finances, rather, for ISIS around the world globally. So taking this bad guy off the battlefield along with his top lieutenants is certainly, I think, sending a very strong message, but it's also saving Christian lives, which is why we're in this to begin with.
Now, Biafrans, you have heard what the rep of West Virginia said, Rep. Riley Moore. It is not hidden what Nigeria government, what they are doing, the way their terrorist groups are ravaging all over the region. Biafrans, we don't have to wait. There is no time. There is no time. This video is a typical example. Riley Moore have said it. This is a second wave of the ISIS. There are ISIS, ISWAP, Boko Haram, the one they call bandits, all of them. Over 20 terror groups in Nigeria. And they went there last week to unalive their leader called, what's his name again? Ali, whatever. I will find his name. He has been unalived. He is the leader of the ISIS in the whole of West Africa. Biafrans, please, my people, please and please and please again, please join what we are doing. This video, let me see if I can make it bigger. This video is the latest video of what is going on now in Yoruba land. This lady, you all know her. She was the principal of the school before they came. Now you will see. Watch and you will see school children running helter-skelter. Just watch the video. This one is their elders pouring libation in their shrine. I don't know whether that is what will combat this terrorist group for them.
Gbogbo àwọn tí a kó lọ kí wọ́n darí wọn wálé tá a bá rá gbogbo dìgbà tí ń bẹ́ẹ̀ lu ẹ̀sìn ẹlẹ̀ ìwọ lè mú olúgbò nǹkan ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kábíyèsí dá o.
àti bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ o ẹ jáde o ẹ jáde ẹ gbé wá ń jà o
àṣẹ
ẹ gbé wá ń jà o
àṣẹ
gbogbo ibikíbi tí ọmọ yìí bá wà. ẹ dákun torí ọlọ́gbọ́n tó dè wọ́n mọ́lẹ̀.
In fact, let me show the video and you will see where school children were running up and down. You could see mothers rushing to the school to pick up their children, and the school is in chaos. This will not end there. This is Southwest. My people, this is coming down to us. We need to see these videos, learn and know that we have to protect our land. And you cannot protect your land by mere talks or watching. You have to do something. I know prayer is very good, but you pray and you act, because prayer without action is a mere saying. Look at what is going on in the Yoruba land.
Chicago, Illinois. Shetima, the vice president of Nigeria, is a co-founder of Boko Haram. When we talk about Boko Haram, if you see the weapon Boko Haram, ISIS, ISWAP, Al-Qaeda, these terrorists parade themselves with, you will ask, who fund them? Where do they get this money? Where do they get the money to buy such weapons? Please, Honorable Minister of Information, there is this group of terrorists that we just find their hideout somewhere in Biafra land not quite long ago, and we will deal with them. Please, can you put the video on the screen? Thank you very much.
So, my people, are you not surprised that this is in Biafra land? Are you not surprised? Though I will just remove it and shift further because of Facebook and YouTube. Have you seen it? I don't want to leave it to remain there for too long. According to our Prime Minister, he asked the Information Minister to show what was found in Biafra land. Did you people see that picture? The video? That was in Biafra land. In Biafra land, they were found there. And you all know what will happen to them. They will be sent to judgment. But for how long are we going to do this? How long are we going to continue doing this? Ndibani, fund our freedom. Support Breji. Support the Prime Minister who is currently leading us. When this program, when the music was playing, I was tempted to stop it, to say something. Some of the saboteurs will tell you, oh, he only goes there to take picture. Are you going to take picture with an enemy? The only person that will accept to take picture is a person that aligns with you. Somebody who wants to be seen with you because they know that those pictures will be displayed. It is only a friend that will grant you the benefit of taking picture with them. I believe that if taking pictures with those faces, well, if it is simple and easy, they would have gone there to take pictures. Especially those who live in America. They would have gone there. Why are they not taking pictures? Let them take it. I will advertise it on this platform for them. But that is to show you the extent that Biafra has gone. The exposure that Biafra have received. Because some of us don't understand that you have to align with people that matters, with people that can recognize you. There was a relevant video where our Prime Minister said, he made a statement there. And in that video, he said something very significant. America cannot align with you if they do not believe in you, in what you are doing. So, in that video, he said that, and I agree with him, because it's not everybody that will like to come and take picture with you, and you display it. Ndewo wisdom. And my sister love, thank you so much for joining us. Biafrans, we can never stop talking about Nigeria, what they do and what they are doing, for the world to know that Nigeria is the only country where Christians cannot practice their faith. Look at the number of people in Biafra land and the kind of sophisticated weapon they are carrying with them. So, you have seen it. Let us listen to our PM talk to us.
History and what occurred in biblical time. Do you remember the story of Ephesus? What happened in Turkey? And remember, Turkey also used to be a Christian nation, but not today. Please, Biafrans, if we don't fund our freedom. Honorable Minister of Information, before you bring the video of Shikugumi, what they are doing, are they bringing us good news? Are these terrorists coming to our land to enhance our lifestyle, to help us to live and live with us? What are they coming to do? Honorable Minister of Information, please go ahead, play the video of what these terrorists are coming to do in Biafra. Thank you very much.
Can you hear the cry from the broken land, from the wounded hearts? Nigeria, they bleed, people they cry, tears for the ground, nobody asks why. Over 7,000 souls don't fall every single day, we still there call.
Churches burning, hope fading fast. Since 2009, the pain don't last. 50,000, maybe more, heaven they count. Every single soul.
Children without home tonight, mothers praying through the night, fathers lost no strength to fight. Who go stand for what is right? Oh.
Stand for love, stand for life. Be the answer in this time. You can have to wipe their tears. You can calm their fears. Give a hand, don't turn away. Be the light in darkest day. Every little you keeps the soul alive.
Millions roaming, nowhere to stay. No clean water, no food today. Kidnapped voices crying in chains. Silent echoes filled with pain. 19,000 churches gone, but faith still rising.
Holding on,
In the ashes, hope remains. Love can heal the deepest pains.
shelter broken, dreams erased. Hungry hearts we can embrace. Let compassion take its place. Now's the time to show His grace. Stand for love, stand for life. Be the answer in this time. You can help to wipe their tears. You can calm their fears. Give a hand, don't turn away. Be the light in darkest day. Every little you provide keeps a soul alive.
Food, water, shelter, hope. You can be the miracle they pray for. You can change a life today.
No matter how small it seems, your love can rebuild their dreams. Together we can make a way. Keeps us so alive.
And let that faith do the whole fighting. What America can do is to support us, assist us. You cannot ask God to bless you. You cannot ask God for a better job. Instead of waking up, go look for work, fill up application. Instead of doing that, when you wake up in the morning, you drink your tea or coffee. The next thing you sat on your couch and be watching BET, CNN, BBC, Fox News all day. Then when you wake up the next day, you say, God, help me to acquire a job. Help me get a job. Then when you wake up the next day, you sit down. You don't go out and look for job. You can't ask job for your daily bread, and you want God to knock at your door and hand over the daily bread for you. We remember what happened when the Israelites are when they are starving at the wilderness because of when they disobeyed God at the time and they are going through the punishment. But God also showered them with manna. That time have gone. We have no record in history of humankind apart from when our Lord Jesus Christ fed thousands of people during his preaching work at that time.
Biafrans, from what our Prime Minister is trying to say here, the way I understand it, and the way I want us to understand it, he's saying that if you want a job, and you will be sitting on your couch, taking coffee, drinking tea, watching television, yet you want a job. Is the job going to come like manna from heaven? Ndewo, my sister NK. How is Australia? Yes, I can see a guy here called Anthony Okoro. If that is a real Igbo man. Anthony Okoro, this platform is for Breji, and our current Prime Minister is Mazio Genkere. Just like when Odumegwu Ojukwu was leading the war, and General Effiong was his deputy. And when they finished and dropped, it became Wazirike. And after Wazirike, it became Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it became Mazi Simon Ekpa. And after Mazi Simon Ekpa, it is now Mazi Ogenkere. Do not come here with your negative vibes. We do not tolerate that. I will not remove you. Whether Antonio Okoro is an Igbo person or a Fulani man, we are liberal people. We are liberal-minded people. We invite and accept and admit anybody. But if this platform does not contain you, please respectfully take your leave or make your comments respectfully and honorably. I do not want any negative question here, or I will remove you. This is Breji platform, and I control this system. I will block you. He is the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic, government in exile. So if you are not one of the people that is with what we are doing, like Lolo Neka, just leave this platform peacefully. I don't want to descend on you because it will waste my time. I want to leave here early today. Thank you, my people. So, our Prime Minister, we are Christians and we are being killed, being marginalized, being burnt down. You can see burnt churches in the video that our information minister played. You can see a lot of caskets containing human beings, people who are unalived, untimely, people who have gone to their early graves, not because they are sick, not because that God has decided to call them, because Boko Haram does not want their existence because of their religious faith. So, Biafrans, I showed the video of the number of terrorists in our bushes. I showed it just a few minutes ago on this very PM's speech on Tuesday. This was his speech on Tuesday. Wednesday, I did not come out because of some other engagements. But today I am here and I'm playing it. Let no one mess up. Let no one get it wrong. What our Prime Minister is saying is somewhere in the Bible. If you want something, you have to fight for it. That's what he is saying, in effect. He is teaching us that when you want something, you cannot just go on your couch, drinking in your comfortable and cozy, comfortable position on your cozy chair, drinking coffee or drinking tea, and that thing will fall from heaven. It does not happen. We need to fund our freedom. We need to fund our freedom. Everybody is talking about what goes on in Nigeria. Let me show you this video. I played it before, but let me repeat it.
Riley Moore, West Virginia, introduced the resolution that put the persecution of Christians in Nigeria on the congressional record. He's been on the issue when nobody else was, and he joins me now. Congressman Moore, welcome. What do you make first over the strikes over the weekend? Important strikes to save some Christian lives in Nigeria. You've been calling for this for a long time, right?
You know that many people they didn't know that there was a strike in Nigeria. Many people did not know that there was a strike in Nigeria this weekend gone when they killed Bilal, one of those that Osama bin Laden trained, ISIS leader in Nigeria. Listen to what Rep. Riley Moore, he is the rep of West Virginia in America in the Congress.
I have. Thanks, David. And thank you for continuing to talk about this topic at your network, which many have ignored this. So thank you all so much for continuing to cover it. This can't be understated.
Many have ignored this, including some of our people. Rep. Riley Moore said that this topic that this guy has raised now has been ignored by many, including some of our people. Because if you do not ignore this, why are you not talking about it? Why not? Why not talk about it? Why not act upon it? That's what our Prime Minister was saying in his State of Nation address on Tuesday. You cannot be wanting something and you are sitting on your chair, drinking coffee or tea, wanting God to come from heaven and do it for you. Even our Lord Jesus Christ, he came from Israel, but Israelis never sat down. They always rise up to fight their battle. And our battle right now is a Jema and Deje. Our weapon of fight right now is a Jema and Deje. Nobody is talking about it. We are ignoring it. Does it mean that we have accepted that Fulani should come and take our land, or that we want to be Islamized, or what is it? Our silence, what does it show? I really do not understand what our silence shows, because we're supposed to be recording at least 100 people coming up every weekend to come and donate 100 or 200, even 1,000. But no, people will be jumping from platform to platform, talking trash. Why Fulani men are taking your land? And he is a man from America. Ask me, why do Americans always talk about these terrorists? Because they know that they are the target and they guide against it. You will see the attack. You will see it on this very video, how they went and bombarded and unalived that guy, the leader of ISIS in Nigeria. Yes, my sister, silence is stupidity. That's exactly what it is.
This is the number 2, not just ISIS in Nigeria, this is number 2 of ISIS globally, who was just taken out. So ISIS has shifted into the Sahel region, around the Lake Chad region, around that basin there, and this is where they've started to set up shop. Now, they recently put an edict out to Christians in the northern part of that country where this terrorist was killed, and it said, convert or die or pay the tax. That
Convert or die. Does it mean that our people are waiting for them to come convert them, or they want to die? Because that's their options. That is their option, that you have to either convert or you die. Which one now has my people accepted? Do they want to convert or they want to die? It is a pertinent and clear question. Why are we keeping silent? My sister said that silence is stupidity. At this dispensation, in this very current situation, why are we getting quiet, keeping quiet? Based on the narrative of our Prime Minister, that when you want something, you can't be sitting on your couch, drinking tea or coffee, wanting that thing to walk into your living room. We have to rise up. My people, a lot of things are happening. So many things are going on. We need to rise up.
Country where this terrorist was killed, and it said convert or die or pay the tax. That was the option for the Christians who were living there. Now, he has been running a lot of these kidnapping operations. He was also the head financier. He was handling all the finances, rather, for ISIS around the world globally. So taking this bad guy off the battlefield along with his top lieutenants is certainly, I think, sending a very strong message, but it's also saving Christian lives, which is why we're in this to begin with.
Congressman Riley Moore.
What he is saying is that taking the guy off, on that very clip of video you saw, or say that taking that guy off is sending a clear message. This is a message for Nigeria. Nwayo, one day unu ga-achọ Gumi, you will not see him. One day, ofu mbosi a ga-achọ Gumi, amafu Gumi.
When you ask for something, you go get it. You ask God to bless you, walk and meditate on it. If we want America to help us, we have to help ourselves. If we want America to support our effort, fund your freedom. Fund! If not, stop posting on social media how they kill you, how they are massacring us. We always need to find how to solve this problem. And for all those that internal enemies we have, please, disease from it. You all know yourself. A lot of people out there fighting that they are fighting for Biafra. Why they not? We only have one government, Biafra Republic government in Ezra. And this government is here to stay. We can also have other groups like that can assist the government, but they have to be under the government.
Sorry, my people, this internet thing is always...
We can't have any group representing themselves as the pioneer or the champion of this government. Whether it's IPOB group, whether it's a BGC group, whether it's USB group. There is one I saw yesterday, they said a Biafra Zionist group. All other group must fall under Biafra Republic government, under the government of Biafra. And they will work in accordance, with Biafra Republic government.
Biafrans, we should stop deceiving. Some of us should stop deceiving themselves. Ndewo, my beautiful sister. Ndewo, thank you for joining us. What our Prime Minister is saying here stands for reason. Onye ọbụla gbara ọgwụ ya nwụọ. Onye ọbụla welili egwu ezi ọnụ. Ọ bụrụ na Nigeria gọọmenti na-ezi unu. Ndị a na-afọmugharị. My people, do you people notice something? 2 years ago, 3 years ago, we are not hearing of all these numerous groups. Anyada nuonufa. Onwere onye anyị na-anụ onu ye. Breji akwụlugo na kwulu jim. Nigeria government ebido na-egofa ka etu esi ego ọkụkụ n'afịa. Onye pụta ọ na-akọ nke. This group, the other group. Unu enwekwala uche. Jenu nene ndị Somaliland. Recognize gofa because na fa chịkọtala onwe fa ọnụ. Ne ndị Ambazonia. Ife anyị na-azọ ka fa na-azọ. I know that no nwere oge fa nwee 6 groups. But they said to themselves, enough is enough. Ndị Biafra, kedu ife unu na-eche? Ka unu wee ma na enough elugo ibu enough. We cannot continue this way. We have, in fact, there is no government, no part of this world that has 2 governments. Only one. Only one government. You cannot be having this government, the other government. Like I was showing you people here. Let me show you again. Makana ndị be anyị ada afụ ụzọ fada anụ ife. Fada anụ ife, not everybody, but some of us. Adama anya na-enefa. Just look at this. This is one man with different top men in America, in the American government. Look at it. Unanafia. We have one government, and I can tell you clearly that all these men that you are seeing here, they only knows Biafra Republic government. Stop wasting your time creating factions, distracting what we are doing. Ndị be anyị jikọta n'onwe unu ọnụ. Stop meandering from pillar to post. Onwere aka ọ ga-enyela anyị. Remember that na onye na-enye gị ego ka i wee gbuo nwanne gị. Number 1 bụ na onye gburu nwanne ya bụrụ odogwu. Number 2 bụ na mmadụ nye gị ego n'alia wee na-egbu nwanne gị. That person can never trust you. Onye ndu si anyị, go and serve the Fulani and come back in shame. And many of them are now coming back in shame. Think of all these men you see here with our Prime Minister. They already know Biafra Republic government as our government. So stop wasting your time. Stop creating your factions. Because you are not going anywhere with it. Biafrans, as I said earlier, this very video was our Prime Minister 2 days ago. But yesterday I was not here. He is talking to all of us. Stop wasting your time splitting the numbers. I don't know what you people want to do. According to what Rep. Riley Moore said in this video, that you have the option. You have the option Look, listen to him.
Of ISIS globally, who was just taken out. So ISIS has shifted into the Sahel region around the Lake Chad region, around that basin there. And this is where they've started to set up shop. Now, they recently put an edict out to Christians in the northern part of that country where this terrorist was killed. And it said, convert or die or pay the tax.
Convert or die or pay the tax. All these people creating factions, what do you intend to do? Do you want to convert, pay the tax, or die? Do not distract what we are doing. I know that some of you will see this video now or maybe later.
Please, we want United States of America to take us very seriously, of which they are. They know what we are fighting for more than some of you. Our Honorable Minister of Information, can you go ahead and also play one of the most dangerous, notorious, not just criminal terrorist that is proudly on TV channel talking about terrorism will not stop, talking about these terrorists are their brother. The terrorist is here to stay. And also remember that a former president called Olusegun Obasanjo, another very evil human being who killed Biafrans in millions. Olusegun Obasanjo is alive. His people have been killed, massacred. Olusegun Obasanjo, I hope he's enjoying the show. And go on, the same thing. Can you play this evil terrorist man called Sheku Gumi? Sheku, United States of America need to take down Sheku. They only acknowledge this head of terrorists, the second in command of ISIS. We also want them to acknowledge and know that somebody higher than the second in command of ISIS is walking around, challenging United States of America that they can do nothing. Thank you very much.
They are going nowhere. They are part of us and we are part of them.
They are going nowhere. That is Shegumi. They, who are they? The terrorists. The terrorists are not going anywhere. Their leader, Shegumi, is saying. So, Biafrans, are we going to fold our hands like this, like Rep. Ralimo said, and accept to convert or pay tax or be killed? Which one are we going to do? Let's continue to listen to Sheikh Gumi, because he's a very bold man, very daring. Why? Because Nigeria government supports him. He is the one with the contract of bringing terrorist groups from all over African nations. This one is a policeman. This one is a military man. They're all in uniform, guiding and protecting a terrorist leader. Is that what you want to keep watching and waiting until they unalive you? He said that they're not going anywhere.
And this government is here to stay. We can all. Europe is quiet. Britain is quiet. China is quiet. And when that person get to the scene, you just disappear and let that person do the whole fighting. What America can do is to support us, assist us. His people have been killed, massacred. Olusegun Obasanjo, I hope he's enjoying the show. And go on, the same thing. Can you play this evil terrorist man called Sheku Gumi? Sheku, United States of America need to take down Sheku. They only acknowledge this head of terrorists, the second in command of ISIS. We also want them to acknowledge and know that somebody higher than the second in command of ISIS is walking around, challenging United States of America that they can do nothing. Thank you very much.
They are going nowhere. They are part of us and we are part of them.
They are part of us and we are part of them. Openly. He is very daring. He doesn't care. How can you care when a whole government supports you? He does not care. But Biafrans, are we going to sit and watch these people take us down, take our people down, one by one?
We must live with them.
He put it there in a very challenging tone. We must live with them. Who are them? The terrorists.
You can't drive them away, and they can't drive us away. They are our neighbors, so we should never allow them to be our enemies. And if by any mistakes, by our actions, we have turned them into enemies, then we are finished. Because our real enemy will use them against us. As your real enemy will use your neighbor against you, and nobody knows your secret more than your neighbor.
Do you know who he is referring to as their real enemy? Biafrans. We are their enemies. Yes. Yes, his days are coming close. America should be hearing this. We have 24 people watching right now. Remember to click the like button, share and subscribe to Betty4 TV so that YouTube will recommend more people to this platform, because our platform need to be increasing. Gumi is saying that they must live with us. Must. You know, when somebody use the word must, that means the final. No, you cannot negotiate it.
He knows when you come back and when you go out. So we should never allow herdsmen to be our enemies. They are going nowhere.
We should never allow herdsmen to be our enemies. They are not going anywhere. They are going nowhere. In our land. In our land. These are foreigners. I don't know how we got to this level. Our forefathers were not weak, but too kind to a fault that they allowed these people. Too kind. Biafrans, this gullibility will not be displayed any longer. We can never display any gullible behavior. We cannot tolerate these challenges in our land.
They are part of us and we are part of them. We must live with them.
Impossible. not in Biafra land. Maybe with your conquered people in the north. Not in Biafra land. They will not live with us. When our people go to the north, just like migration started from the Bible, when God told Abraham to leave his father's house and go to the land that he will show him, that's when migration started. So it can never end with us. When our people migrate to the north, they don't live in the bush. They do not carry any gun to kill anybody. But they will come to your land, want to kill you, take over your land, or force you to accept their own religion. Very self-centered religious group. Extremists. Religious extremists. They want to turn us into religious warmongers. No. Biafrans, the earlier we found our freedom, support Breji and leave Nigeria, the better for us. We cannot live all our lives fighting for freedom.
You can't drive them away, and they can't drive us away. They are our neighbors, so we should never allow them to be our enemies. And if by any mistakes, by our actions, we have turned them into enemies, then we are finished. Because our real enemy will use them against us. As your real enemy will use your neighbor against you, and nobody knows your secret more than your neighbor. He knows when you come back and when you go out. So we should never allow herdsmen to be our enemy.
When Gumi tells you that your secret is known by your neighbor, I think of something different. There was my sister Eukaria. Thank you for joining us. When Gumi is telling you that your neighbor knows your secret, what do you think? They know that our people are not politically inclined. We only go to speak English. And Aswoyibo, Asrubago, Asrubada. They know us that way. And they equally knows that the only way to stifle our effort is to remove seaport from Biafra land, is to remove international airport from Biafra land. Do not allow them to rule the government. So they know your secret. He said that your neighbor knows your secret. Chikwenwosu, you are blocked. Yes, when we monetize our page, we use the money to fund our freedom. We are not as stupid as you are. I've blocked you. Get out. We use Biafra struggle for monetization. So what? If we use it for monetization, what does it mean to you? Because we need funding. We need fund. Thank God that we are using social media for monetization. We are not using kidnapping people or killing people to raise funds. Yes, I don't know what you use your own Biafra struggle to do. We use it for monetization. Thank you so much for your comment, but you are out. Go and create your own platform and monetize it. Go ahead. God knows that action speaks louder than voice. Gumi is here threatening all of you. And all you do is jumping from platform to platform, looking for who to attack. That's the secret Gumi is telling you, that they, your neighbors, they know your secret. Let me see if he can repeat it. That your neighbor knows your secret.
Because if you have listened and support your freedom, Obasanjo, another state from major news talking about what is happening in Nigeria, Europe is quiet, Britain is quiet, China is quiet, Russia is quiet. Why only America? That's why sometimes when President Trump always want to take credit of what America is doing, Trump said, it's only America that can do it. Trying to stop the terrorists of Iran, President Trump said it. It's only America. We urge and ask United States of America to come after Sheikh Gumi. He just threw a challenging the leadership of America that they can do nothing. That him and his terrorist group are going nowhere.
Yes, our Prime Minister is talking of any country, talking about what is going on in Biafra land. Now, my people, I think I have a video, and I was so angry about African leaders. None of them is saying a word. But my people, when I saw this video where Ibrahim Traore, and I know he's the only one in Africa who can be bold enough to say something, I quickly grabbed the video before it goes off. Let us listen to it. That it was only Ibrahim Traore, that is an African leader, that is talking to Tinubu. Listen to it.
Today, I speak not just for Burkina Faso. I speak for the crying mothers in Nigeria. I speak for the fathers who dig graves with shaking hands. I speak for the children who sleep to the sound of gunfire instead of lullabies. A few weeks ago, I could not sleep. The night was quiet in Ouagadougou, but my heart was not. Reports came in again. Villages attacked, families slaughtered, young girls kidnapped, farmers chased from their lands by bandits and terrorists. Nigerian blood was flowing like rain on dry soil. I asked myself, how long will Africa watch her children born?
How long will Africa watch her children born? That was what came to mind of the leader of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore. How long? Biafrans, please, my people, rise up. Fund our freedom. We are not going to live all our lives fighting for freedom. Listen to him again.
I picked up the phone. I called my brother, President Bola Tinubu. When he answered, I spoke plainly. I did not speak as a man seeking attention. I spoke as a Pan-Africanist. Mr. President, I said, our people are dying. Terrorists are turning villages into graveyard. Bandits are ruling forests like kings. Nigeria is bleeding. What are we doing? There was silence on the line. Then he replied,
there was silence on the line. Tinubu, he called Tinubu up. That their brother's blood is being spilled on a dry soil. What are they doing? And there was silence on the line because Tinubu has no answer. Tinubu has no answer to the question he asked him. And this is supposed to be like a grandson to Tinubu. No answer. There was silence.
calmly, almost casually, it is under control. Under control? But what does...
Tinubu told him that what is going on in Nigeria is under which control? Who is controlling it? You have all heard what Gumi said in our Prime Minister's video. Gumi said that they are going nowhere. They are not going anywhere. That they are their neighbors, their prodigal son. So, Biafrans, when you hear all this, you will know that these people being concerned, America in Western world is concerned. In Africa, President Traore is concerned. Then you will know that everything has gone out of hand and we have no other escape route right now than to support our government in exile.
Under control mean to a mother who just lost 3 children? What does under control mean to a...
What does under control mean to President of Nigeria? So-called president. What does under control mean? Yoruba land is roasting, burning. Biafra land the same. Benue the same. Plateau the same. Borno is gone with the wind, into the hands of the ISIS. And it is still under control. First of all, when he called Tinubu, there was silence. He was thinking of what to say to a young man, too young enough to be Tinubu's grandson, calling him and asking him, "What are you doing?" Tinubu is washing his hands in the blood of his citizens.
Farmer whose land is now a battlefield. What does under control mean to a child who has learned to run at the sound of motorcycles, because that is how death arrives?
Have you seen it? Like the children I showed you, running in their schools. The children I showed, running. Because internet is a world wide web. Everybody sees what goes on. They see it.
My brothers and sisters, I have seen war, I have seen fear in the eyes of innocent people, and I know what it looks like when a situation is not under control. The truth is simple. Nigeria deserves peace. Nigeria is not just another country. Nigeria is the giant of Africa. Nigeria is drums and laughter. It is oil and intellect. It is strength and culture. Today I speak not just for Burkina Faso.
You have heard it. So let us get back to our PM.
Please, Biafra, when these terrorists keep killing us, doing what they are doing, complaining will not solve the problem. What will solve the problem is to defend ourselves, fund our freedom. I call up on all IPOB member, DOS member group, all the whole group, unite under your government that God have given you. Owazurike so ekane, if you know you Mazi or Chief Owazurike, you don't fighting for Biafras, you still have followers. Encourage them to join Biafra Republic government in exile. The freedom that we are fighting for is for all of us, of which even you, when Biafra come, you will be remembered. Because after the genocidal war, after our leaders, Ojukwu, Philip Effiong, you, Owazurike, resurrect the movement. History will remember you. If you one of those Mazab, join Biafra Republic government in exile. It's our government. It's for Biafran people. The same Biafra you are fighting for. We are here to enhance it and catapult it to the highest height as far as we can go, of which we are already in Washington, D.C. working with them, building bridges. All Biafra movement unite under this umbrella so we can all fight together and get our freedom. And if we don't fund our freedom, you that is listening, when these terrorists come to your house tomorrow, beheading people ahead, chopping up hand, kidnapping people, don't post it, don't cry. Enjoy it. Because if you have listened and support your freedom, fund your freedom, that will never happen. Thank you. From here, we'll be having I think a Minister of Information. We're probably going to be taking some questions for those that want to call in, and we'll be right back. Minister of Information, how are we doing this? Minister of Information.
Yeah, thank you. All the way from Baltimore, headquarters of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Welcome back to the studio, everyone. And we appreciate the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile for joining us today. And the number on the screen will be open for those that may want to call in. Please, you can call into the program with this number on the screen. But we shall be going on a short break, and when we return, we shall be open to questions and calls that will be coming. We take a short break.
Voice of Biafra TV, the voice of truth, the voice of the people.
There is only one broadcasting network.
Voice of Biafra TV,
The first, the best, and the last.
Voice of Biafra TV.
We lead, we shine, we last. The first, the best, and the last.
From the east to the world, hear the truth unfold. No other station does it better. Truth be told, real stories, real power, real Biafran soul. Every day, every hour, we taking control.
Breaking every silence, letting voices rise. Standing for the people, opening their eyes. Strong and unshaken, both for all to see. Broadcasting the future.
Voice of Biafra TV.
There is only one
Everyone protest when they work. Voice of Biafra TV. The first, the best, and the last. Voice of Biafra TV. First to speak, best to watch, last to ask. Voice of Biafra TV. Voice of Biafra TV. Holy war, holy war. Voice of Biafra TV. Only one, no only one. Only one, only one. Voice of Biafra TV. Only one, only one. Voice of Biafra TV. Only one, only one, only one, only one, only one, only one. Voice of Biafra TV. Only one.
Terrorists and bombed them on the 25th of December. Since then, the Nigerian army has not had any defeat on these terrorists. Rather, these terrorists have invaded communities, sent people away from their homes, and everybody will, like, Nigerian army will do this or do that. But they waited since that time. They waited since that time till now. Is it that Nigerian terrorist government, because from their presidency to their army, they are all one in accord? Is it that they cannot do anything without the intervention of U.S. army bombing their terrorists? All right, we take a short break and we return so that we can fix the technical issue.
Biafrans, we have a lot of things to talk about, and one of them includes the fact that we need funding. We need funding to keep doing what we are doing. Go and charge your pocket. We are coming to another weekend of funding and fundraising. As the title of this program goes, listen to this. When this man, a man like this, you know he's a Yoruba man, one of the directors at Arise News in Nigeria. Hello, Roslyn. Thank you so much. Biafrans, I have left the link to join the studio at the comment section. If you want to join us at the studio, you are free, because I will soon be calling it a day. Join the studio and talk to Biafrans. This very matter is for all of us, and we need to hear each other's opinion. Tell the world what we are looking for. Show the world why we have to leave Nigeria. There are massive corruption, corrupt practices, killings, unaliving people, buying people, young and old. So I have this video here to confirm what I am saying from one of the media houses in Nigeria, one of their mainstream gutter media. So Biafrans, the link is there at the comment section in case you want to join us. Let us listen to this video so that the world will understand more about what is going on. Listen to Abeface Abati. His face has changed. He is no longer smiling. He is no longer taking it easy with Tinubu.
They were collecting voters' card from people. Now, why will you collect voters' card? It's the property of the individual who has a right under the Constitution to exercise. So that in itself is an indication of electoral fraud before the event. So
he called it electoral fraud, one of the fraudulent and corrupt system of Nigeria. They have legal rules in Nigeria, but they don't follow it. They follow their takia. They follow their sharia. They follow their blasphemy laws. They don't follow any proper legal system in whatever they do. They share money openly, corruption, corrupt practices to win people for their election. Listen to it.
I think Senator Wasiu Eshilokun will have to come and explain to us why is the one sponsoring an event where they are distributing money. They are even using an envelope containing the president's picture.
Yes.
And they are saying Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
That is the envelope. And this envelope contains money. They are using it to bribe the citizens so that the atrocities of the Fulani agenda will continue. And Bola Ahmed Tinubu will continue to steal the oil money because he said he's the oil minister as well as the president. Oil in Biafra land.
Empowerment program. Where is that money coming from?
I just want to take your quick takes on this video.
Okay, very quickly. This incident, this event that you showed, I thought I saw it on social media.
Yes,
and it said that...
Look at it. You see this snake kind of snake-shaped sign on Bola Ahmed Tinubu's cap. This is it. They used it to make their clothes, and this is money, and that's the Ghana must go. They are sharing money in a country like Nigeria to win election. Why are they sharing money? Because they know that the people are sick and tired of his administration.
The person who organized that event.
No, there are different events I put together.
But this...
You see money in the hand of both men running his campaign for him, wearing a dress that carries the symbol on his head. Do you people know that this symbol is symbol of a twined snake? Very symbolic, and is a very dangerous one. That's the man ruling Nigeria, using terrorists to wage war against Biafrans.
Particular
this
one
with the,
that I'm seeing,
Ghana must go by.
The Emelocon uniform.
That's the envelope with all the money, with the president's head on the envelope.
Yes.
And this envelope that is being shown was an event organized by Senator Wasiu Eshilokun Sani.
You can imagine a senator organizing how corrupt practices goes on in Nigeria. Look at it very, very well. Just look at it. Just watch it closely.
Is the representative, the senatorial representative from Lagos Central. Before he went to the Senate, he was deputy speaker in the Lagos State House of Assembly, and then he succeeded Senator Oluremi Tinubu as the representative from Lagos Central. So they called it empowerment. But the empowerment, what we have seen here is a spectacle of Ghana must go, of the distribution of envelopes, with persons being told that, don't worry, you will all collect. Now,
how can it be empowerment? Is that how a country should be empowering the citizens? You empower them by creating jobs for them. You empower them by building hospitals where sick patients will be treated. You empower them by giving them electricity so that even a common barber can use an electric creeper to do his business. That's how to empower your people, not by sharing the government money. After 4 years, they will go hungry. That's not an empowerment. Corruption at its high level. That's Nigeria for you.
This is why, we made the point about Electoral Offences Commission. And that didn't succeed in Electoral Act 2026. But even the former INEC chairman, Professor Mahmoud, was asking for an Electoral Offences Commission, that whether before the election or after the election or during the election, you are seen to be inducing people with money, that should be criminalized. And then we saw somewhere in that video, they were collecting voters' card from people. Now, why will you collect voters' card? It's the property of the individual who has a right under the Constitution to exercise. So that in itself is an indication of electoral fraud before the event. So I think Senator Wasiu Eshilokun will have to come and explain to us why is the one sponsoring an event where they are distributing money. They are even using an envelope containing the president's picture.
Yes.
And they are saying Bola Ahmed Tinubu Empowerment Program. Where is that money coming from?
Correct.
So it's not only on election day that the authorities should investigate and question the distribution of money. Because what we see here is a weaponization of poverty.
Absolutely.
You are distributing cash and you are saying it's empowerment program. Why is it just going only to people wearing Emilokon attires? Why use money to induce voters? This is why, again, we talk about voter education.
Right.
When you are mobilizing voters, it's not about giving them money and collecting their PVC.
I wish that these newscasters speak up about everything that is going on in Nigeria. They don't speak up like this when it comes to the terrorism that Tinubu allows Fulanis to do in Nigeria, because his wife, Remi Tinubu, went to America and was begging America to come and bomb the terrorists for them. Why should it be another country that will come and be putting things in order in a country that your husband is the president? So, Biafrans, whenever they're hiding anything, we will be bringing it out so that the world will know what Nigeria is made of. Their corruption is no longer hidden. It is now on the public domain, on the internet, all over.
The PVC is their personal property. You are even putting a question on their citizenship and their right to choose.
Well said.
So Senator Wasiu Eshilokun Sani also has an explanation to let us know why this is about money.
All right.
Call it jute bag, not Ghana must
Oh,
go.
yeah.
I never said Ghana must go. No, it's jute bag. I once corrected everybody.
Yes.
It's jute bag.
No, I reminded you it's not Ghana must go.
No. Ghana is not
They
going
start doing
anywhere.
Nigeria must go from South Africa. Let's just call it jute bag.
Jute bag. Yes.
All right. All right. Let's head to Eboins. Rufai, your thoughts?
And the impoverishment cycle continues. So they give them this pretense at this point in time. Nothing is done for their welfare. Inflation will probably eat up that money at over 15%. Food inflation at very high percentage rates. And you see, what we don't calculate with inflation is cumulative effect of inflation. So inflation in 2024 was about 34%. 2025, it has dropped to about 20%, right?
Cumulative effect of inflation. Tinubu is the minister of oil and gas, and the first time he came to address the nation when he stole Obi's mandate, he came in and said oil subsidy removed. From then, he started controlling the oil, skyrocketing the prices, and inflation creeping. And he is not controlling it. He does not care. All he cares about is his personal interest, his family business, which is Nigeria. Where is this oil that he is the minister is? In Biafra land. Biafrans, rise up so that you go and take control and charge of your natural God-given mineral resources. Please, my people, let us rise up. let us rise up. Let us rise up.
Lawyers, doctors, traders, engineers.
And drag Nigeria to the mud and let the world know that Nigeria have expired. They need to dissolve Nigeria. If not, Nigeria will kill all the inhabitants in that region, including Biafra. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Joining Voice of Biafra Television live from America, telling us how we should view things from the perspective of the leadership of the world. Another question to you, sir. Putting everything that is happening to Nigeria now on check and considering the Biafra Republic government in exile's mandate on the restoration of Biafra and kicking Nigeria out of their territory, how do you see Biafra gaining momentum or benefiting from the destabilization situation of Nigeria now that the terrorists are jumping out from the bush, entering all over the places where people were not even listening to you? Is the Biafran government in exile gaining balance from the destabilization situation now?
One thing about these terrorists, they don't know what democracy is. They don't know what is live and let live is. They don't know how to coexist with any. I remember these Islamic jihadist terrorists. They are not Christians. They are not Shinto worshippers. They are not Buddhist. They don't worship. They are not Judaism worshippers. They are Christians. They are Muslim. And they have their ideology as what they are doing now is what Allah, their God, wants. And this is their best way of life. The more America even attack them, the more they recruit. They love it. This is how they live. Just like in Gaza. Young kids from Gaza have been trained how to kill Israel. They have been taught that Israel is their worst enemy, devil. Go to Iran. Iranian regime are breeding young kids up, telling them America is Satan, big one. Then Israel is the small one. These people, that is their way of life. If America keep quiet, that will not solve the problem. What will solve the problem is just to divide that country so that we can push these people to a certain territory area where they can be managed, where we can checkmate them. That is only how this problem can solve. And at the same time, the more America is bombing them, just like soldier ants, that is the more they are coming. We have our guest here last week, Michael Rubin. Michael Rubin said, what these terrorists are doing, they are helping our cause. Even our guest, Ambassador Tibuna, said that years ago, if you talk about Biafra, Washington will not hear. They will not want to listen. Nothing is hiding anymore. They are helping our cause. But we don't just want to be victim every day. Instead of going on defense, we need to go on the offense. We need to push these people back to Sahel. The video that was played earlier, where we show these terrorists, some of them are foreign terrorists. Some are not the Fulani that are living with the Hausas. They are now importing Fulani terrorists, all part different. That's why Nigeria have more than 22 different groups of terrorists. Remember, Buhari at the time said they will open the border of Nigeria. You can just call me that all Fulani terrorists can come to Nigeria, is their safe haven. And host, Madam Fordio, said Nigeria is their heritage. I don't know when Biafra land become Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Yes, I take that from you, that the way they are destabilizing the place, it is working to the best interest of the Biafran people who are getting their independence.
Now, everyone is eager to hear, to get more. I remember one of my last meeting, they asked a lot of questions. Some think it's just this photo. And one thing they don't know, that meetings like that are very sensitive. So it's not something camera will be, we discuss and you post it. Then your enemy will use it against you. So one of my meeting, they really eager with the congressman is really eager to get more info, because it's very useful, to help them navigate and know how to approach what is happening. And it's working, because everything we'll be telling them, they find out that it's true. So it's already, Nigeria can't just hide it anymore. Yes, the terrorists, it's heartbreaking to see that every day they are still killing, but that's just who they are. That's how they are brought up. That's how they are trained. They are not like you and I that want to live, build a big mansion, good car, drive. The way we live, how we live is different from how they live. Just go to the East Biafra land and go to the North. You can tell it's two different countries. The structure there, everything, atmosphere, vicinity, everything is totally just different. Way of life is just different. Our way of life is like of America, West. And their way of life is Afghanistan lifestyle, that kind of life with Sharia law. We are young, it's just we are different people. They are getting the picture correct now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prime Minister. We have a caller on the line. Caller on the line, you may go on, please.
Please, who is the caller?
Can I go ahead?
Yes, Prime Minister, can you hear the caller from my end?
Yeah, I can hear. Please take the name of the caller and the date and time.
I salute you, Information Minister. I salute you for what you are doing for Biafrans. We are very, very grateful. All your efforts and sacrifices. Thank you so much. We can't thank you enough. I listened to our Prime Minister's speech. So, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want to thank you so much. Can you hear?
Yes, we can hear
you. Hear my voice?
We can hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Just listen to your phone. Don't listen to your television. We know you're listening to your television, so leave your television. Just focus on the phone call. We can hear you. Your voice is coming out.
Thank you so much. I want to thank the Information Minister for what you are doing for Biafra. Your sacrifices is yielding a lot of fruits, and we are so grateful. History will never forget you. Thank you so much. And I want to thank our Prime Minister. Prime Minister, I salute you so much. You are God's gift to us. Your passion, even though you are living in safe, you are in the United States and but your passion to liberate Biafrans and to save Biafrans is something that we must never forget. So I salute you so much. And from the discussions we have had from you and from the Information Minister, you see, one time, Chief of Staff of Nigerian military, a very renowned military man, indeed by the name General Juwai Juma, who was retired. Because when we are talking about why after 25th, Nigerian Army could not record any success. They could not even make any attempt, not talk about recording any success. T.Y. Danjuma, who was the chief of staff during the Obasanjo's regime, made it clear that the Nigerian military and the terrorists, they are one and the same thing. In his language, he said they collude. The military colludes with the terrorists. Said they facilitate their movement. He said they are converted. And he asked his people to defend themselves. And it's also known that the vice president of Nigeria is one of the founders of Boko Haram. So Nigerian government and the Boko Haram are the same and one thing. And we listen to Gumi that the information minister played here. We saw Gumi saying that we can never deal with the terrorists, the Fulani. Say we can never ask them to leave. We must live with them. So even if they are killing us, we must live with them. So when you look at the whole thing, there is no way this issue can be resolved except by dividing the Nigerian Union. Because the union was not by any consent. We never agreed together this kind of best we find ourselves. So the only solution, and which is lasting and permanent, is division of the union. Let everybody go their separate ways. We have our own values, lifestyle, culture, religion. They have theirs. So there's no way we can bring Afghanistan and make it part of the United States. It can never work. It can never work. So any attempt, any plan by any nation, any country, anybody suggesting that we can live together, it is impossible. Just think about it. Bringing Afghanistan to become a part of the United States, it can never work. It can never work. So I want to thank you so much for what you've been for us. And the call you have made this in the studio that all Biafrans unite together. Resolve your differences. Forget all your differences. Come under your government. Because it's the only government that is engaging the power that be. The congressmen and the policymakers in the United States. So every other group who is interested in Biafran liberation should fall in line and come under this government. So I want to thank everyone and Biafrans for all you are doing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kola. And that is...
Thank you. Honorable Minister of Information. I think we just have to congratulate him first, right?
Yeah, go ahead, sir. You have the floor.
Huh?
Go ahead, you have the floor, sir.
Okay, thank you. Congratulations. Because when Minister of Information was on air yesterday, I was like, who will be that first caller? Minister of Information, do you who is the first caller yesterday?
This is the first caller that was sleeping yesterday, and today he woke up to make sure, he stayed up to make sure he called into the program.
Mark the time and date of this caller. It's history. I appreciate you for calling. But Biafrans need to wake up. If you have question or you want to contribute, call, contribute. Voice of Biafra is for you and I. We are here to rub mind together and to talk about how we can get our freedom, what we need to do, and if you have any question bothering you, you can ask. I don't see any reason why Biafrans in thousands will be watching and maybe they just enjoying what me and you just said. They're like, okay, whatever we say is what they're going to say, but we want your input, please.
Yes, Biafrans, you have seen the number. Why don't you take it down in case of next State of Nation address by the PM? so that you will always call, make your contribution, or ask questions. Anything that you are confused about, but I believe that we are in good order. There wouldn't be any reason for confusion. At this stage, my people, we should know what we want. We should know what we want. And when you know what you want, that is number one. Number two is, how are you going to resolve what you want? We all know that Biafra is what we want. And how are we going to get it? Our freedom is in our hands. How we are going to get it? Very simple. Ejema and Eje. Whenever you are eating anything or buying anything or making any budget, put Biafra Republic government into your budget. Biafra Republic government in exile. Let it become part of your budget. Because we are not yet a nation. We need to make Biafra our nation permanently, not like Nigeria that has expiry date. Biafra can never have expiry date, my people. It will be a permanent nation. And how are we going to get this nation? By foreigners recognizing us, other countries. And we have our lobbyists, and they are paid, so we need money. The only day I think we will stop funding our government in exile is when we are in homeland, protecting our land, our territorial boundaries, using everything that borders on our management of our mineral resources by ourselves. So, Biafrans, do not be distracted. The number is there. I can still call the number for VOB, Voice of Biafra, +49 1521 3580 331. Use it to call, make your contribution, or ask any question that you are not sure about.
Contribute, join the program. Thank you very much. Thank you. Caller, we really
Thank you, Prime
appreciate
Minister. And thank you for the caller. I think that was a caller that called in from Biafra land. Yeah, the caller called in from Biafra land.
from Biafra land.
Somebody calling from Biafra land means that the message is being transmitted all over the world and they were listening. Kudos. Kudos to people of Biafra who are sensible, not the senseless ones that we never talk about Gumi or talk about anybody that is there, deceiving them. So, my people, we are going to call it a day from here. I thank all of you for joining us. I thank you, people. We have tried for today. We have been here for 2 hours. Most of you should learn how to go and use your energy and attack your enemies. Attack your enemies. If you are truly talking about Biafra or you get out from... I block many of you. I don't want to waste time on time wasters like some of you are. I just block you straight. Because we are all, some of you are very stupid. You will come here and would want to talk about rubbish. Rubbish talk. You see? Tinubu is there. Shetima is there deceiving you. No. The only one that is deceiving you is Mazio Genkere. So if they deceive you, are you not stupid? How can you allow yourself to be deceived? Are you a human being? We are not here for your nonsensical negative vibe. If at this age you are still claiming that you were deceived, are you a human being? Are you supposed to be listening to? So, Biafrans, as I said earlier, we have to really call it a day. And I will see you people on a different day. Yes, I will see you people on another day. Hello, Uchenna. Just rewind the video and you will hear PM State of Nation address 2 days ago on Tuesday. I was not up yesterday, so today I discussed it, how it touches and concerns Biafra. Biafra is here, my people. Support our freedom. Donate and raise money. Very soon we will be going home. Stop creating factions. We don't need that. And stop putting lies into the mind of other people. So, Biafrans, I will love you and leave you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Uche. Thank you. And Biafrans, remember to look after yourselves. We love ourselves and we want everybody to be alive and enter into Biafra land. Yes, Biafra is our home. And we are indigenous people. We are not foreigners like the Fulanese, nor anybody. We are not from Europe. We are in West Africa, and we are called Biafrans. Somebody must rule you. Somebody must lead you. We are well organized, and we know what we are doing. Don't allow anybody to deceive you or to talk to you or tell you something that is not correct. No, my people. We have America as our allies. And this man you are seeing here is one of the executives, the lawmakers in Donald Trump's government. So, ukwu silanye ike nani ndị be anyị. Ukwu silanye ike nani. And also this Breji, but the government, they know. Join us. Una azọghalizi n'okwu. N'olu n'ofu ebe anyị nwe one government. Anyị enwero government na-abụ. No, my people. We have only one government. Only one. Not two. Ka m gwa unu nke bụ eziokwu. Onye ọbụla na-eme ife ọ na-eme. Onye ọbụla na-eme nke ọ na-eme. Ya doo ya anya na the only government America ma now bụ Biafra Republic government in exile. Ogwucha. And those are the ones that we are aligning with. Do not be deceived and do not allow side talks to deter your determination to get Biafra. Nigeria is not working and is not going to work. Nigeria is the only country in the whole world that has an expiry date, and it expired in year 2014 because it was amalgamated by the British in 1914. So, my people, know this and know the truth and have peace. Biafra Republic government in exile is the only government that foreign countries knows. Ndewo, my sister. Thank you so much. You see, when people are on your platform making negative comments, I really don't listen to them. I don't allow them to distract me because they are more coward than they call you. We are Biafrans and we must be Biafra, and Biafra we must be. From all the videos I have shown you, you will know that this very title of the program today, Nigeria Corrupt Practices, ranging from Tinubu, the leader of Nigeria, being in contract with the Fulanis. Why is he in contract? Because Ahmadu Bello said that any other Nigerian that will rule, not being a Fulani man or Hausa man, will be in contract. So the contract is bilateral contract. Tinubu is busy making all the monies that he spent to bring Buhari in year 2005 or 15, thereabout. So after Buhari, he said a Miloko, that it is his turn. So in Nigeria, they don't do electoral rules in accordance with the rule of law. That's number one. Number two is that the Fulanis are in contract with him. Make your money and go your way while we Islamize and Fulanize. And that is the contract. One of the videos trending on all the internet that I showed here is where Tinubu and the Fulanis are sharing money to people, the electors, to elect him back, so that another 4 years, Fulanis will be there, Fulanizing, Islamizing, unaliving, raping, killing children, abducting students. That's the bilateral agreement that Tinubu went or had with the Fulani people. So, Biafrans, we have spent time here so that you people, academic kindness, do you want to speak to Biafrans?
Yes, very briefly.
Yeah, now on speaker. Go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon, dear friends, lovers of freedom all over the world. We thank God and the Chukwu for His grace upon our leaders and for the level at which we have reached in this struggle today. And I am trying to let our people to understand that Biafra is here. Everybody must come together, just like what our PM have been saying in his previous broadcasts, and also what our leader, Mazi Nandikan, have been saying, that all of us should know that we are the victims, we are the targeted people, we are the one, all of us, either you believe in Biafra or you do not believe in Biafra, for the fact that you are an Igbo man. Igbo, you belong to the ethnic group called Igbo, known as Igbo because there are only inter-ethnic groups in that zoo, in that Nigeria. Hence, you come from that geographical area that is called Igbo. Know you that you are a victim, you are a target of the Fulanis, of the jihadists, and of the zoo government. So that is the reason why all of us must have absolute love. We must love ourselves. We must not be on the side of those that are, not understanding that anything concerning Biafra led by Onyindu Nnamdi Kanu and the Prime Minister, even the former Prime Minister, those people that didn't understand that this is for the salvation of our people should understand that this is for the salvation of our people. Because if you want to understand it in a better way, look at northern leaders. Northern leaders together said that fight against Boko Haram, ISIS, ISWAP, anything Islam is fight against Allah and is fight against the North. They say the North. They say it's a fight against the North. Anything they are doing, they are protecting the interests of the North, both good and bad. So that is the way our people are supposed to be. We don't have to be fighting ourselves. We have to protect our own interests. We have to defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We have to defend Mazi Simon Ekpa. We have to defend Mazi Ogechukwu. We have to defend Biafra. We have to make sure that we follow what will save our generation. That's the message I have this afternoon. Let our people have a broader way of thinking, a very, very larger way of thinking. The level at which we are now, they are begging our leaders, those that are desperate, those that believe that Nigeria is a compound of looting. It's an opportunity for them to be gluttonic to the extent that they will be vomiting money from their mouths. They have noticed now that thanks to BNGIE, thanks to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, thanks to Simon Ekpa, thanks to our Prime Minister, current Prime Minister, the world have understood that the zoo sponsor terrorists. That is the reason why they sent both Christmas gift, New Year gift, and the gift that happened in the month of May that neutralized the second in command of ISIS. It is in the world news now. I don't know whether you listen to the news when Congressman Raleigh Moore was explaining that not only Congressman, even the Donald Trump, the President of the United States of America, he personally made this news very clear to the world that they have succeeded in eliminating the second in command of ISIS, Islamic State, in Nigeria. That's so bad. That's so bad. That's so bad in the sense that, anyway, Nigeria is not our mate, but it's pointing to our own geography. So, here we goes in Dubai, and let our people come together. Let our people understand. I pity the lives of the one they call Lolo Nneka Chime. It's a pity. The likes of her are the reason why some people say that they no longer want to be sending women to school, to university, and even sending their children to school. Because I am coming, my sister. If I'm being hard, I'm coming. Let me ask this question. Governmental organization and non-governmental organization, does Nneka Chimezi understand the meaning of governmental organization or government property and non-government property, government organization and non-government organization? Because why I'm asking this question, so I'm trying to make touch like this is to let our people to understand very, very simplicity that that woman that calls herself Lolo Nneka Chimezi, and they call her Madam Pong or Imiezi. That's the new name they have given to her because she merits that. It merits her also because she is brainless, very, very brainless.
Do you know? What? Just 1 minute. Do you know why I don't play the video of that woman? she talks out of point. First of all, she will tell you I'm not an IPOB member, and she's talking about IPOB. She will tell you today that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only way to get Biafra. Tomorrow she will tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is corrupt, is the one causing insecurity in Biafra land. I don't talk about her because, I mean, she's not part of us. I don't know what to talk about her for. Let us just focus on ourselves, because to get Biafra is in our hands, not in the hands of a passerby. She's a passerby, waka pass. I don't talk about her.
That's good. That's good. But we're in public space, and people like her also have some people listening to her. But if they didn't understand how to separate the chaff from the wheat, they may be making mistake. In this, let me go just straight to the point. There is a difference between government property and non-government property. So IPOB is not affiliated to any government of the zoo. Do you understand? When she made a reference with ANC, that is African National Congress of South Africa, that one is government political parties, like when you say APC, NDC, PDP. Do you understand? It's registered, it's a political party affiliated to South Africa. Whereas IPOB is never a political party. It is a freedom-fighting organization honorably created and registered by only and one, His Excellency, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So that is what she didn't know. And that is also the reason why we call some people intellectuals, right? Especially those that do pasmaga with the degrees being acquired from the zoo, and they don't want to learn. Nnamdi Kanu has absolute right to dissolve DOS or to appoint another DOS and to do and undo. Very simple. Because he's the one that created it, that has the vision. Okay? That is what the likes of Lolo make. It is not an organization of government, of zoo, but it is an organization, initiative, an inspiration, being led by him, brought about and defended, suffered for by him, and people follow him because of the truth that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has exhibited. Anyway, that is the point I wanted to give, so that those who are following her sheepishly will understand the difference between a political party and a freedom-fighting organization. Their organograms are different. They are distinguished very, very clearly. So our people should know that there is no other government apart from BRGIE. BRGIE so far has made American government to come to the aid of Christians in Nigeria, legitimately. The Christians in Nigeria are the Biafran people. And has also led to the declaration of the zoo under CPC for the second time. That's country of particular concern. And every other thing you see that Americans, every other American, talking about Nigeria today and the situations concerning Christians genocide and persecutions in Nigeria. Because I could remember that during the time you had Joe Biden, the very first study of Joe Biden, some people were hoping that he's supposed to tackle Nigerian question. Their own cabinet members, you know what they said? They said that that was not their priority because it's a black continent, that they should prioritize the white continent. The Democrats said that. We had it. Many people had it. Many people could testify about what I said now. Even there is a senator, there's a senator that was serving under one Nigeria by that time, from Bayelsa State. He looks like a white man. That felt so sorry after that such a statement, because he was hoping that American government under what do you call him, Joe Biden, should have helped Nigeria because it was under Boko Haram attack. But they said it was not priority. But now, thanks to the activities of BRGIE, and our lobbyists, we were able to bring back the interest of America towards our land, in the sense that the salvation of Christian lives become priority. And also, they started looking at the shaking foundation, the faulty foundation of the so-called zoo, Nigeria. And it is happening. People like Ted Cruz, people like Senator Moore, people like, like John James, Rep. John James, they are uncountable. People like Ryan, people like, Mark Rubin, people like Marco Rubio, people like, the ambassador, who today are, dialoguing in the favor of Biafra. All these things were being, done by Biafra Republic government in exile. Even there was a moment, a very particular moment, that the Arise News, Nigerian news desk, we are interviewing one white man from Britain. I think
His name is Patrick Smith.
Yeah, one of the leaders of Africa.
The Africa Confidential News.
Yeah.
The director.
Yeah. They were interviewing him. Nigerians were interviewing him. Then he said, because they were asking him, how serious is that Biafran discussion being taken in America, because they have heard that the Biafrans have concluded even the future military alliance, oil deals, and strategic relationship with the U.S. government. Then the man answered, he said, we're talking about seriousness. You don't play with people like Mike Pompeo, people like Donald Trump, people like Senator Ted Cruz, that the Biafran government in exile is working very, very fantastically correct. I think that was what he said. So our people should know that it is BRGIE that connected America and Kickbuzzer, because if a people that are aspiring their self-determination to be a country, especially people that has the similar condition like that of Biafra, you must have a government in exile, because the style that you use to supersede the enemy should be diplomatically government versus government.
Yes.
Government versus government. So Biafra government versus American government, Biafra government versus Nigerian government, Biafra government versus African Union, Biafra government versus European Union, Biafra government versus NAFTA, Biafra government versus NATO, Biafra government versus international community, Biafra government versus Israeli government. So that's what many people did not understand. It's a pity that some people do go with propaganda and misinformation. The reason why somebody, a leader, might be misinformed. But let us use wisdom and come together, with high wisdom. All I know is that the Fulanis can never be more intelligent than us or more strategic than us. It's a question of we applying that thing that we used to sing as hallelujah. We say common sense. Common sense. Each and every one of us must come down from our high horses and embrace the unity of purpose. This take for the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Biafrans, you have all heard. I was about to leave, and he just called. What we are doing is not something that we are going to be here waiting for any non-entity to keep talking down on us. Let them talk. Whatever they like, let them say. Biafrans, rise up. This challenge must not take our time. In this very video, you want me to play it again? I will play it. Listen to what this man said before I go down.
Put an edict out to Christians in the northern part
Just listen.
of that country where this terrorist was killed, and it said, convert or die or pay the tax.
Convert is an option. Convert or die or pay the tax. What is this tax? Jizya. Jizya tax is what Muhammad taught his disciples, that if anybody is not a Muslim, you must make them to convert. If they refuse to be converted, let them pay you jizya tax. Jizya tax means that you are their slave. Hello, Emeka Ndewo. Thank you for joining us. Jizya tax is their tax for the people they call infidel, but they are the real infidel. That's what Riley Moore was saying to this news that they, David Polanski also called him, invited him on his studio. You people, some of you do not know that America went and bombed Nigeria again on Saturday when they killed the leader of ISIS. Why do America do all this? They know that they are the target. And that man was one of the disciples of Osama bin Laden. He is one of the disciples. His name is Abu Bilal al-Mainuki. That's his name. Abu Bilal al-Mainuki, the leader of ICC in the whole of West Africa. Osama bin Laden's disciple. So, in this interview, Rep. Riley Moore was asking or saying that what they do. Hello, Emeka, thank you for joining us. Ndewo, thank you. He is asking or saying that they have option, very high mountain option, that you cannot climb. You either convert, pay tax, or you will be unalived. You can imagine that. We Biafrans say no. But what are they doing? They are busy gathering some of us. Because about 2 years ago, it is not as heated as it is today. Why? They are going to bring that IPOB or DOS that said that their head is in the ground, that they are walking on the ground, like the ostrich. You know that the ostrich can bury the head on the ground for hours and it will not die. They were on the ground for ages. Now they have all risen up. But I can assure them, just a free advice, that America does not know any other government or other than Breji. So join Breji if you are a true Biafran, if you want your freedom. And I advise other Nigerians, stop calling on the government to come and help you, because they will not help you. Call for separation. Nigeria is too big to be one nation. They made Nigeria to be one nation so that it will be easy for them to keep coming in, take your mineral resources and go. Yes. That was the main reason why Yakubu Gowon and Ojukwu went to Aburi in Ghana, 1966. stroke 1967. And all African leaders said to them, go and practice regional government so that every region will be, will be responsible for whatever oil or mineral they produce. But they came back. They accepted. When they came back, Yakubu Gowon said no. What is going on today is the product of that refusal. That's the product of that refusal. They refused that Gowon should not accept that. Do you people know that this jizya tax, you have been paying it since 1960 till tomorrow? In every business you do in Nigeria, you are paying Islamic jizya tax. Your money in the bank, you are paying jizya tax without knowing it. Biafrans will have every reason to leave Nigeria and be at peace. For those of you who are running helter-skelter, you can never get Biafra that way. Breji is the only government that America knows. Stop wasting your time. So my people, we are good to go. Our Prime Minister on Tuesday, wow, my sister Mary, Ndewo, thank you for joining. On Tuesday, he made a State of Nation address, and our amiable information minister was there to moderate. And we have all heard what they said. In case some of you that are coming now that subscribe to this channel, just go to the video, rewind it. You will see what our Prime Minister said. Mazio Gekere. Come together. Let us work as one. Fulanis are not divided. They are working together. They are working together. And we should do better. We should do better, my people. We should. Biafrans are very brilliant, free-minded people that love life. We do not destroy life. We do not destroy property, rather we develop. So, I will leave you here and love you. And I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to bless you. The link was there, but nobody came in. Nevertheless, I am very glad that many of you turned up. And I say, all hail Biafra. Peace, progress, unity, and equity. God will continue to bless you people. And Biafra is here, my people. Lotakwanu, Okoko them during the war. He said to us, no nyendilo balburuburu, ne chendu ya nche mgbe niile, ụmụ Biafra, una larukwanula. Thank you. Go to our website, fund and support Breji. Support what we are doing, and it shall be well with you. My people, remain blessed, and bye-bye from here.